Hey, you guys, it's me, and I'm in my room alone because I forgot to tape. So here are the notes for today, if you are absent. So we are doing our last bit of factoring, and we're going to be doing polynomial factoring. And I'm going to remind you what that means is that we're going to have more than second. So a quadratic, remember, just has an exponent of 2. And if you look at these three problems right here, ooh, that one's to the 5th. And that one's even to the 6th. So we're doing polynomial factoring, and today's is called factoring in the quadratic form, and it's really easy. You'll like it. It's super easy. So here we go. Let's rock and roll with this, and let's do this problem. So if you take a look at this bad boy, what you should be noticing is these three problems look very, very similar, right? So they each have three parts: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, which means we will be using that x factoring on all of these, right? But I do need you to notice that all of them have a little bit different exponents. That's to the 2nd power, that's to the 5th, and that's to the 6th. So we're going to do these problems each a little bit differently. But let's start with the first one, and let's just remember how to do just a basic quadratic problem, right? That's x factoring. So we'd say the factors of 14 that make 9, remember that guy and that guy, and that's going to be 7 and 2. So we went x plus 7, x plus 2. That was easy. That's what we've been doing. That's what we did in Algebra 1. We did this year. Super, super easy. If you were here yesterday, what we did yesterday was we did the exact same problem. We're moving on to this guy right here. He's the exact same problem, but if you look at it, he's got too many x's. He's got a bunch of x's. He's got too many. So before we do this problem, let's see if I can actually make this whole thing move. Ooh, look, I kind of can. So before we do this problem, we need to suck out some of his x's. He's got too many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 3, because this guy has 3 to give, and this guy has 3 to give, and this guy has 3 to give. So I'm going to take out those 3, and look what it does. That makes that x squared plus 9x plus 14. I've just vacuumed those out, which is exactly now this guy, right? He looks exactly like this guy. So then we just do our little x thing, and it's super easy. 14 and 9, 7 and 2. So we're going to say x plus 7 and x plus 2. And then we just bring this guy down, the stuff that we sucked out. And we did that before we left, and we've done that before. Nice and easy, nice and easy. So either you just do it regular, or you take out the extras that you don't need. It's like, oh, there's too many, I'm going to take them out. But what happens if you have way too many and you can't take them all out, right? Like he's got 6, so it's too many. I can take some from this guy, but look, this guy doesn't have any to give. So I don't have an option to suck stuff out. So I have to have another way to do this because I can't use the first 2 methods. So someone just walked in and he's totally messing me up. Get out of here, Curtis. Get your food and go. I am making a video. So I have kids who are absent. Sorry, COVID kids. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this in another way, but it's super, super easy. And I want you to notice this thing right here. I'm going to change the screen around a little bit. I want you to notice this thing, or I want you to think about this thing called even, I'm going to spell it right, half, none. And here's what I want you to think about. I want you to look at the exponents. So I've got an exponent here, I have an exponent here, and I have no exponents over there, little sad face. So if you have a situation that the first guy is even, and then the next guy is half, 6 cut in half is 3, and the last guy is none, you can do this really easy trick, and it's really, really cool. And let me show you what you do. You will absolutely think, oh my God, Miss T, that's the easiest thing ever. So here's what you do. If you have even, half, none, If you have even, half, none, what you're going to do is set it up just like normal, right? You're not going to do anything else weird. You're going to set it up just like normal. So you're going to make your little x, 14, 9, 7, and 2. Everything's normal. So you're going to go x plus 7, x plus 2. Everything's perfect. But then you're going to say, wait, I have 6 of these. So I got to split those guys up. So I'm going to give half of them to this guy and half of them to this guy. And guess what? You're done. So I'm going to claw this guy, and I'm going to prove to you that this really works. So if I go here to here, I'm going to get x to the 6. And if I go here to here, I get 2x to the 3rd. And if I go here to here, I get 7x to the 3rd. And if I go here to here, I get 14. And you know what that is? That's x to the 6th, just like that guy, plus 9x to the 3rd, just like this guy, plus 14. It totally works. So let's try 2 and then see where you're at, and then you'll come back and you've got what's going on. So here are your notes. I put those in Google Classroom. So we're going to do the first problem. So remember, the thing we're looking for is half or even, like I just pointed to it and you're not even in here, even, half, none, right? That's what we're looking for. So look what I have. I have a 4. That's really big. That's too big to do it like normal, but it is even. Yay. Ooh, I have a 2, which is half. And then look, I've got a none, which is perfect. So here's what I do. I do it just like normal. Factors of 12 that make 8 are going to be 6 and 2. I'm going to go x plus 6 and x plus 2. And then I think, wait, I need to have these guys. I need to have more than just an x and an x. So I split it up. 2 goes to this guy and 2 goes to this guy. And I am done. Is that easy? Is that bad? Okay. Here's one for you to try. So if you want to stop the video real quick and try this one, you can. If you don't want to stop the video, I can do it, and you can watch me. So don't let the fact that it's a 6 fool you. Here's our thing. Is it even? Yes. Is it half? Yes. Is it none? Yes. I'm ready to go. Nice and easy. Factors of negative 20 that make negative 1. Negative 5 and 4. And if you think, Mrs. T, how come you're so fast at that? Yeah, I've been doing this all morning. So there you go. X minus 5. X plus 4. That's normal. That's nothing new. But now what's new is to say, oh, wait, I got to split that 6 up. Half of it goes here, and half of it goes there. So easy. So easy. I don't want to make this one too long, so if you want to try this one, you can. I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer real quick. If I did my little x, factors of negative 28, that gives you 3. I think that's going to be 7 and negative 4. So I'm going to have x plus 7, x minus 4. But here's what. Splitting up that 10. It can be a big number as long as it is even, half, and none. Right? Okay. What happens if it's got a number in the front? Does it still work with rainbow? Yeah, it still works with rainbow. So even if you've got a rainbow problem, as long as it is even, half, none, it still totally works. So factors of 30. Ooh, I made a mistake on this one. That should be an 11. Sorry, I changed that from my other classes. Factors of 30 that make 11. That's 5 and 6. So here's what I have. I have x plus 5, x plus 6. We're going to do the whole rainbow thing. Remember, we got to deal with this guy 2 times. I literally am doing hand gestures, and you cannot see them. And that is not a 3. It is a, that is not a 2. It's a 3, and that's a 3. So here's what I get. Divide and slide, right? 3x plus 5. And if you can divide, plus 2. Now I've got to remember that that's too big. So I've got to split them up. 4 of them go here, and 4 of them go there. We've got 2 more problems to look at, and then I'm going to shut up for the day. Hey, let's take a look at this guy. Even, half, none. Wait a second. That's not even, and that's not half, and that's not none. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to combine two things together. We are going to take away the X that's in everybody before we start. We're going to suck him out. We're going to vacuum out that X. And what we're left with now, instead of 7 of them, is 6 of them. Instead of 4 of them, we're down to 3 of them. And instead of this one, it goes away completely. Look, now, even, boom, half, boom, none, right there. And now you're ready to do it. So don't let the fact that it might not be in the right form fool you. You can sometimes force it to happen, right? So now we're going to say factors of negative 14 that make 5. That's going to be negative 7 and positive 2. So we're going to say x minus 7, x plus 2. We're going to cut this guy in half, 3 and 3, and we're going to remember to bring that guy down, right? The last one we're going to look at is this one. And remember what we're going to do here is we're going to look for even, half, none. Well, I've got the even happening right there. I also have the none happening right there. There's nothing. But look, half of 12 is not 4. It should be a 6. So you know what this means? This means that this problem is not doable, right? Because this and this are not half of each other. And I can't make it happen. I can't suck anything out. I can't make anything happen. So in this one, I would just say not factorable. It doesn't happen very often, but it is kind of an SAT, ACT type of question. So there you go. Have a really good day. Hope you're feeling better, and I'll see you soon. Bye, you guys.